Welcome. Today, I'm going to share the top 5 ways that you can boost your estrogen in perimenopause and menopause naturally and holistically. So this is to help you radiate as the wise, beautiful woman that you are born to be, so that you can be full of vitality, that you can feel good through this portal of menopause, because menopause is a portal. And it's really here to help you transition into the new stage of life. So welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Angela Warburton. I'm an Eastern medicine practitioner. I've got over 25 years of experience working in Eastern medicine, nutritional therapy, natural medicine, herbal medicine. And I'm dedicated to supporting women through midlife and menopause using holistic, time-tested tools, blending the science and the soul, the body, mind, spirit part of this stage for the modern woman, because you're not meant to suffer. This is not something you just have to get through. You can thrive, and your body's talking. So I'm here to help you understand what your body's saying and what you can do about it holistically, and things that work. Okay, so it's easy to do, but we need to understand what it is. I say that lightly. I know if you're suffering, it doesn't feel so easy sometimes. So here, let's talk about the top five ways to boost estrogen naturally and holistically. First one, diet. Diet for sure. You need to highlight estrogen building foods. If you're still cycling and you're in perimenopause, you want to focus these estrogen building foods the first part of your cycle. This is like more naturally healthy fats, nuts, seeds, really helpful for during this time. I have a couple of videos on the food, so you can check those out. I'll put them in the video links if you want to go deep into that. But you need to make sure that you're getting foods that are going to naturally build your estrogen, because those are the building blocks, and you're going to want to cut foods that are going to decrease stimulants, things that are going to drain you, or processed foods, because that's not going to be helpful. It's not going to be helpful for the second tip, which is making sure your gut health is healthy and strong. Gut is one of the first places that we start to build healthy hormones. There's different stages. Your liver is part of it. The foods that we eat is part of it. And so you really want to make sure your gut health is strong. So if you're experiencing anything like IBS, looser bowels, constipation, bloating after you eat, if you get acid reflux, if you don't feel good, if you feel like you're not actually digesting food, this is a sign that your gut needs attention. So you want to make sure the food that you're putting in is helpful and healthy. So prebiotics, probiotic rich food. So you want the good bacteria in there and the stuff they need to eat. You want to make sure you're getting a diverse diet. So not eating the same things every day. The more diversity, the more nutrients, the more the diverse bacteria of the gut biome that you have. You want to change your diet throughout the year. So if you're someone who eats a lot of smoothies, a lot of salads, and you're getting a lot of gut problems, if you have weight that you can't seem to take off, if you're constantly exhausted after you eat, or congestion, your gut health is not healthy, and salads and smoothies shut it down a little bit. So one of the biggest tricks to support your gut health: make sure you have warm cooked foods first thing in the morning. Build up a little bit of that gut fire. It makes it really easy to digest. Even if you're losing a bit of nutrients by cooking, the absorption rate is going to be a lot higher. So soups, stews, broths, just warm cooked foods, warm foods first thing in the morning. And if you've got any of the symptoms I described, with feeling that your gut health is like you're bloated, distended, IBS, then you're going to want to cut the smoothies and salads for a while, let your body and your gut heal, and then come summer, maybe you can bring back in a little bit. I have a whole video on that too, if that's you, how to, why salads and smoothies aren't necessarily good for you. It's not something we're told a lot, but it's something I see in the clinic all the time. So that's number 2, gut health. Number 3, your liver health. So important. The liver system, it's one of the key organs responsible for healthy hormones, both detoxifying and getting rid of toxic or unhealthy excess hormones, but also building blocks for making the hormones that we build up through our gut accessible to the body. And the liver health in Eastern medicine, we look at the liver system. It's one of the biggest systems that's affected by modern living. Stress is going to affect the system more than anything else. So if you're someone who gets chronic headaches, occipital headaches, tightness in your shoulders, you're irritable, you're sighing all the time. You have um, sort of bowels that go in, like some days constipated, some days loose. If you're just really testy, and if you get a period that you get a lot of period cramps, PMS, or your period stops and starts, it's really irregular, this can be a sign that this liver system health needs tending to. So decrease stress where you can, very simple to say, but it's important to do. Pulling things out of your day. I just did a video on this. Pull something out of your day. Sometimes the reason we're stressed is we're trying to cram too much into a day, going beyond our capacity, and it's stressing their systems out. So decrease where you can. Notice where you're saying yes when you mean no. Notice if there are things that you're doing that you used to like doing, but you don't like doing anymore. And maybe it's a bit of a reset. You need to just shake things up and just reassess what you want to do and what you don't want to do. We're meant to change. That happens all the time. And things that felt good might not, and that's okay. But if you're pushing through, it's going to stress your body out. The other thing you really want to watch with the liver health is toxins. So this can come through our food. It can come from an environment. It also can be mental and emotional toxins too. So just anything that is, you would call, it could be a toxic relationship, a behavior, even the way you talk to yourself, that can affect this system as well. So make sure that you're keeping that clean where you can. And one of my favorite foods to clean up liver health are green foods. So there's a green soup recipe I love sending out. I'll put that in the notes as well. It's a great way to get the warm cooked foods, you get diversity for your gut, and it helps to clean out the liver as well. So that's the third step to building healthy estrogen in your body. The next step is you need to get out of your head and more into your body. You need to let your body be the guide, need to be less busy. I alluded to that in the last point, but this is one of the number one things that I see affecting women. When we're in our head, we're 5 steps ahead of where our body actually is. We're leaking energy in through our system. And so notice what your body is saying. Notice as you go through your day what it feels like as you go through your day or show up for things. Do you tighten up? Do you hold your breath? Do you feel stress? Or as you approach things, do you feel more freedom, more ease? With midlife and menopause, it's essential that you listen to your body and follow the things that bring you ease. I know there are things we all have to do. We have busy lives. That's the nature of being here, but you do have choice. You do have choice through your day. Moment to moment, if you have a choice of, I have a little bit of time, or I have a choice of doing a few things. Do I want to make a tea and just sit for a minute? How does that feel? Does it feel more spacious, more freedom? Do I want to just multitask through things? Do you feel tight doing that? There's no wrong or right, but your body is going to guide you. 80% of our messaging comes from our body up to our head. Yet we're living like it's all coming from our head. Our head is a wonderful tool. Our mind, it is not the leader. Your body is the leader. So there's a beautiful saying, be where your hands are, be present, ask yourself, what do I truly need in this moment? Listen, and then act on that. That is going to help you not burn through your estrogen. It's going to actually help you replenish your resources, help you replenish your energy and your vitality. And in Eastern medicine, we say it has a lot to do with that yin, when we can slow things down, listen to our body, and stop overdoing, overproducing, over being super productive. When we can just be in the being energy, that's going to feel way better. And that's going to actually support your estrogen, believe it or not. And then the fifth one, really important, is you have to manage your adrenal health. You have to manage that, the stress levels. I've alluded to this in 3 different sections or 3 different points. It's really important. So stop stimulants, too much coffee, too much alcohol, sugary foods. Those things that bring you up are actually going to tax you versus nourish you. Don't push through for a second wind. A lot of women I know are tired at 8:30 at the night, but they're like, it's too early to go to bed. I can't go to bed. Get ready for bed. Get into bed with a book. Notice when your body just wants to drop off to sleep. You might do it for a night or 2, and then you have more energy naturally. When you override that and stay up, a lot of women will get a second wind. But what that is your adrenals saying, she's not going to sleep. We need to get energy from somewhere. So they squirt out a bit more cortisol to get things done. And a little thing with cortisol, normal hormone, we have a certain amount through the day, but when we overuse our natural amount of cortisol, we're going to take estrogen or testosterone and transform that into cortisol. So you're actually losing estrogen the more you're pushing through to get things done. Hopefully that was clear. That didn't feel very clear coming out of my mouth. So basically, when you push through, you're sacrificing your estrogen to get stuff done. So when you're tired, take 10 minutes, take 15 minutes, do a restorative yoga pose, do an essential oil. I've got tons of videos on essential oils. Sit for 5 minutes. Just allow your body to come back. Sit for 3 minutes. 1 minute meditation. Little things like that. Just remind your body that you're safe. You can take a breath, turns off that adrenal tap, and then you can slow down and then move forward from your day from that energy. Makes a big difference, these little moments throughout your day. So there you have it. All these simple things, all these things will help you naturally support your building of estrogen and not sacrificing your estrogen to get more stuff done for your to produce more cortisol. So diet, really important. Gut health, really important. Support your liver organ, but also the liver system by decreasing stress, watching mental, emotional toxins, and movement. Green foods, really helpful. Get out of your head and let your body be the guide. Listen and honor your body and manage your adrenal health. So stop working too hard. Stop stressing yourself out where you don't need to. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's helpful. If you did like it, please hit like below. If you want more content like this, I do multiple videos every week where I share resources, tools, informations, what it means to be a midlife woman, modern woman, what things you can do to help balance out some of the symptoms we commonly associate with menopause and perimenopause that are common but not normal. You do not have to suffer. So all here to help you navigate this time with more grace, more ease, more vitality, ideally more radiance and more fun as well. So if you know anyone who would benefit, please forward it to them. I thank you for being here. Wish you a beautiful day or evening. I will see you next time. Bye for now.